All-star race at New Hampshire ROVAL. We're about to take off a typical on the pole. Hollywood outside as they're going to take a sharp turn right here into turn number one. And I will let you know how we label that going down in here. This is turn number one. We'll go through here and we will call this turn number two, coming out back onto the front stretch. Hollywood able to take the early lead here at the New Hampshire ROVAL. Got 38 back there into the wall. And there is Typical working himself back to the line, as he is going to claim stage number one here in the All-Star race from the New Hampshire ROVAL in the Ruthless Racing Series, right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. As we're going to get stage number two started, Typical on the pole, Death Before Dishonor out there on the outside, and we'll catch them going into turn number one this time. So far so good through turn number one. 12 laps here in stage number two. This is the All-Star race at New Hampshire ROVAL in the Ruthless Racing Series. So far, Typical has shown that he is going to remain dominant, as he won stage number one after Hollywood had the lead for most of the stage. But now they're door to door here in stage number two early on, as they Typical was able to lead lap number one. Main event is 39 laps. We will have finished 23 after this stage. Coming down through here on lap number 3 of 12. Oh, Hollywood spun around, almost puts it in the pits. Unfortunate. He backs up and avoids the pit. Oh, Trav Nation hard into the wall, nose first. Unfortunate there for that fella. And this is Typical, as he won the Clash from this track. He has won stage 1 and 2 at this track here in the All-Star race, as he is being nice and going to try to let Trav get ahead of him. Good going there, Typical. Help Travis out there. This is the All-Star race in the Ruthless Racing Series from the New Hampshire ROVAL. And your leader is Typical, has won stage number 1 and 2. He's got Death Before Dishonor on his outside. Sticky Renthouse is going to be third, but he won't stay there for long as they come back onto the track. Hollywood fighting door to door with Death Before Dishonor here on this restart. Typical jumping back out to his typical lead. Field kind of working itself out. Death Before Dishonor trying to get around Sticky Renthouse. Hollywood trying to chase down Typical. Death Before Dishonor able to make the pass through the last turn there. 2 times Ruthless Racing has ran this track. He has won both, clearing all the stages. That is Typical 30. And also shout out to Typical 30 on YouTube. Typical 30 for the Ruthless Radio. That's how I get all my in-lap view information. And there you see, that's Typical, the winner.